I start this section of my story, as usual, related to the railroad terminology that we have in the United States, known as at-grade crossings. This video section of the story is named At Grade 7. The town in this part of Connecticut is North Branford, which has a large Tilcon quarry. The stone is known as pink granite, and from the quarry the rock is transported south, across, for example, this at-grade crossing here at Gold Lane. "7 miles south of the quarry itself is a cluster of sidings and crossings that enable rock-carrying trains to be redirected to a required destination. Track switching is done by a manual lever. From here, southbound rock trains cross under the East-West Main Line Amtrak lines. This rock railroad, founded in 1903, had some early passenger travellers until 1916. Note the engine number 43. This, at least, appears retired. The line down to the coast has a number of at-grade crossings and bridges. And finally the line reaches Tilcon's Pine Orchard Dock. Here the crushed stone is loaded onto disguised barges, which you can see here in the distance, and behind a sheathing from where it is shipped to destinations along the coast of Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York and New Jersey. Remnants of the most popular Branford trolley line along the coast are evident as a trail now. Here is the trolley as it was in Stony Creek. The remaining spectacular trolley bridge is most vividly seen by the bridge close to the Amtrak line. Before we leave the coast here, we shouldn't forget that the main line in Groton towards New London once had a station. This was at Bridge Street. Here it is seen in 1917. The site can be found along a discarded walkway. The more recent Groton station opened for traffic on the 8th of January 1978 and closed on the 30th of April 1978. Here is the site. Oops, missed the Acela. One of my favourite at-grade crossings can be found in the vicinity of the local airport. The rail line has rarely been seen to be used, particularly since it goes through a current golf course near the Pfizer Chemical campus. The facilities for a range of current materials and operations can be seen from these landscape views. Our example that started at North Branford has an ending point in Groton. There are many buildings that have been part of the Tilcon facilities here. Some of those facilities have supported internal activities, but some seem to have lost their currency. Internal and exit tracks are apparent that allow connection with larger facilities, and are able to make use of the adjacency of the Amtrak lines if required. West of Branford is a group of current or former what I refer to as the Haven stations. These are from East, Fair and West Haven, with the largest and busiest being New Haven. A stop was established in East Haven in 1852. Improvements led to a station here in 1890, with a high street bridge to replace the Adgrey crossing, which can be seen in the distance. A formal station with a waiting room and toilets was present, but the building was removed in 1938. Fairhaven was located on Clinton Avenue in 1852, burned in 1892 and rebuilt in 1894. This picture indicates a building in the 1900s, 1917 likely. To eliminate 15 grade crossings in the city, a tunnel was designed and completed in 1893. It was 20 feet high, 28 feet wide, enough for a double track. It was completed in 1978. This latter picture is in 2020. In 1902, Fairhaven East appears to have been a stop, located to the east of Fairhaven. The old shoreline ran over the old unsheathed, weather unprotected 1873 Quinnipiac Bridge. By 1893, this was replaced within a composite crossing method, but that was dismantled in 1894. This fabulous aerial shot looks west and dates to around 1893 with the small streetcars. We don't see any horses or wires, but electricity must have been in use. Though the bridge was considered for highway use, its elevation made it unsuitable for public travel. Cedar Hill in Fairhaven had a junction and a station established in 1889. The station was 65 by 22 feet, with a projected slate roof all round. It was located between Humphrey and James Street. Supply facilities added on in 1915. Some passenger stops existed in 1923, and then after the hurricane in 1938. The Cedar Hill project, named after the hills, took over all future development. It easily became the most interesting and massive activity in the area. The designated project area was defined in New London between the Amtrak and P&W lines, as seen here. The original location, diagrammed in 1918, and subsequent expanse can be seen from this photograph. Electric catenary was added in 1915. The immense engine maintenance and repair shed could accommodate 45 engines, all with a smokestack. The other significant structure is the Kohler, to refill engine tenders. Photographs show waiting wagons, some of which would be pushed to the hill and released, to be sorted by the towerman with assistance of gravity. For serious issues, pedestrian gantries were built across the width of the tracks to allow access. The whole area is now sparsely used, with some existing major tracks. and littered with mostly inaccessible remnants of this amazing junction.